If you're coming to find me, there's no use, I left no traces behind me. Over the hills my feet are marching, under a sun that sees no wrong. Yeah, I'm gone yonder, some say down under, either way I'm free. Yeah, I'm gone yonder, some say down under, either way I'm free. I think I started making music because the town where I'm from, it was in the 90s, and there was this sort of underground movement with Massive Attack and Portishead inspired music that developed in Goethe, and it was like right after there were a lot of grunge bands playing, and I was a young boy back then, and I was really inspired by going to these concerts. So yeah, that's when it started. That's when the interest really started, being exposed to live music, and yeah, then it went from that to begging my parents to give me a guitar, and then lessons. And first it was all about learning the guitar and learning the instrument, but that went into starting writing songs and performing as well. Oh yeah, I think it was something. It was either a cheesy teenage love song or maybe something weird. I can't really remember, but it wasn't that good, so I've forgotten it. Juliet, 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 Juliet. I can't forget the night we met, sweet Juliet. I want you to drink the same poison. I want you to say we made the right choices. Juliet, 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 Juliet. I can't forget the night we met, Juliet. Yeah, definitely. I mean, if I were born in South America, I would probably play, a bit more upbeat music. Maybe a bit more positive. I don't know. But yeah, I definitely think that the environment affects your music, the way that I make music. But that is not to say that there's also a lot of inspiration from outside. In this day and age, we have Spotify and YouTube. We can find music from some small village in China and really dig into that. So I think it's like a combination of those things, like the raw nature of the Faroe Islands and also the vast information that is out there. I've gotta go, say goodbye and whisper me a kiss. Experiences and also ideas about, for example, my album was a bit fixed on death and life, sort of like a concept that I've struggled to understand, and it was sort of my way of processing the whole thing, the thought about death. But that's not the only theme in it, but definitely like ideas like that inspire me, and I want to deal with those ideas. But otherwise, it's also, you know, music, listening to Tom Waits and Nina Simone, and classical music as well. Yeah, that's also a source of inspiration, definitely. I'm studying in England, in Bath, and I've been, you know, I was the first Faroese artist to be played in something called BBC Introducing, at least the BBC Introducing that is in the Bristol radio. So there I felt a bit like an ambassador, I would say, but it's not something that I'm not going in with this attitude that I'm gonna show the world what a Faroe Islander looks like. It's not, no, it's not like that.
Yeah, monkey did well, I always do. I got a job for the man with the rocket. He took me to the home of the brave and sent me up through the endless skies. I could see the shining stars. They were so close, I could almost touch them with my monkey fingers, my little monkey fingers, and my monkey ship. It was time to come down, and then I came back. Bomberja, 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 bomberja. You see, a monkey's life may seem so small, climbing trees and building walls. Where I think of this as you look at me, this monkey's been higher than you, yeah. Bomberja, 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 bomberja.
I cook, and when I'm on the Faroe Islands, I like to walk in the mountains. When I'm in England, I walk in the hills, and yeah, read and write, and yeah, the last 3 years I've been in university, so that has occupied a lot of the time. I know Russia actually through my grandfather. My grandfather, he really liked Russians. He used to help Russian sailors that were here. He used to give them stuff when they were at the docks, you know, in Skálafjörður. He used to, I think he gave them Bibles or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, and then he married a Russian woman. So, and I think he also got a medal from Russia. It's like an honorary medal. So I know Russia a bit, yeah, through my grandfather. Partly, maybe. Part of my heart.
Yeah, part of my heart.
I know, and I remember a cartoon that I got from him. It was like this wolf running after a rabbit, and his catchphrase was "Nu pagadi." I don't know if that is that famous? So I know a bit. So that was like a correct pronunciation also after "Nu pagadi."
It was perfect.
Say goodbye and whisper me a kiss. Thank you so much.